Have you ever noticed? The ones who work the hardest don't always succeed. The smartest minds often lose their way. Yet some people, quiet, unassuming, walk into a room and instantly shift the energy. It's like fate bends around them. That's not superstition. That's frequency. The laws of the universe decide what you attract and what rejects you. What we call Feng Shui isn't about placing gourds in your living room or sticking talismans on your door. Feng Shui is the energy map of your being, a reflection of every thought you send out into the world. Your internal state shapes your home's magnetic field, and your home, in turn, is shaping who you're becoming. Liu Bowen could never be shaken by storms because he mastered the art of laying out his own battlefield. Laozi, riding the blue ox westward, wasn't an escape. It was a recalibration. He withdrew from chaos, tuned his frequency to the Tao, and moved in rhythm with the heavens. But you wake up with fog in your lungs. You eat, sleep, and work in spaces filled with clutter and stagnant energy. And then wonder, why am I so drained? Why do I keep attracting the wrong people? Why does money circle me but never land? It's not because you did something wrong. It's because you've been interacting with destiny on the lowest possible frequency. High-frequency people move through life like they carry wind. Low-frequency people, no matter how hard they try, feel like they're wading through mud. Feng Shui is not about decor. It's about energy in motion. And the source of that energy is your consciousness. Feng Shui is a state of mind. You think fate is fixed at birth. But fate is just the starting point of your perception. What truly determines how far you'll go is whether you're willing to shift your mindset, clear your space, cut ties, and reconstruct your energetic field. A restless heart disturbs the qi. Disturbed qi blocks wealth, repels people, and ruins progress. Yuan Tiangang, who could read a person's fate by sensing their energy, once said, "Those with clear qi will rise. Those with turbid qi will fall." To know someone's fortune, you don't need their birth chart. Just stand at their doorstep, close your eyes, and you'll feel it, whether their path is rising or falling. What kind of information are you consuming? What emotions surround you? How much chaos are you tolerating in your daily life? These are all codes, revealing the level of energy you're operating on. Low-frequency people are ruled by emotion, haunted by the past, enslaved. You're not lacking potential. You're just living in a space that works against you. You're not cursed. You've just grown used to coexisting with poison. One single distorted thought can cast a shadow across your entire home. One unlit light can stop 1,000 blessings from reaching you. So the first step isn't to buy more Feng Shui trinkets. The first step is to awaken your awareness. Ask yourself, am I surrounded by people and things that elevate my frequency or keep dragging me down? Ask yourself, do I have the courage to clear what no longer serves me from my space, my phone, my relationships? Ask yourself, am I ready to set a real intention deep in my heart instead of chasing surface-level safety? This is where the Feng Shui mind begins. Disrupt the noise, clear the field, establish your vow. Start with a breath. Start with a single light. Start with one decision. The decision to stop staying silent. The decision to stop walking someone else's path. The decision to say, I will retune. I will upgrade. I will become the architect of my fate, not its victim. What are you still waiting for? Waiting for the perfect timing? Waiting for some mysterious benefactor to show up? Waiting for that ideal tomorrow to finally arrive? But have you ever thought, this so-called waiting is just elegant procrastination, a passive form of self-exile? You think you're gathering strength for the future, but the truth is, you've already handed over your power to the outside world. And fate never favors the ones who wait. It only rewards those who dare to move first. You want to shift your fortune? Then ask yourself, do you deserve good luck? Is your current state strong enough to hold everything you say you want? Your surroundings, your inner frequency, your daily decisions. Do they match the greater version of you? If the answer is no, then don't blame Feng Shui for not working. Blame the fact that you haven't yet become the person who can ignite the Feng Shui engine from within. Real Feng Shui doesn't rely on lucky charms, doesn't rely on superstition, and it can't be bought from someone else. It's carved out, refined, stabilized, and powered up, inch by inch, breath by breath. You must light the fire yourself. You must shatter the obsessions yourself. You must stand at the eye of your own storm and scream one truth. I'm done waiting. Because waiting is the softest form of failure. And you were never born to fail softly. You were born to break karmic cycles, to rebuild your field, to flip the entire script of your life. Your ancestors sleep in your blood. Your future glows beneath your feet. But unless you start walking, no one can open that door for you. Now is the time to stop being a bystander to fate and become its creator. Haven't you noticed? The moment you truly decide, the whole world subtly shifts its formation. The laws between heaven and earth have never changed. You attract what you become. That's Feng Shui. Not a prop, but a mirror. It shows you who you are, what you're missing, and what step you must take next. Stop asking, where do I begin? The answer is always begin with you. From today forward, clear your mental clutter, cut the toxic ties, and summon the part of you you've always had, but never dared to fully awaken. The master of energy, the architect of alignment, the designer of destiny. You are no longer a passenger on this ride. You are the Feng Shui compass. Where you move, energy follows. But do you dare accept this role? Do you dare put down the laziness of the small self and take up the burden of the greater self? Do you dare, starting now, to forge a new magnetic field with every breath, every word, every thought? Because that is your true Feng Shui. It's not out there, not in the stars, not in someone else's hands. It has always, only, been inside of you. But vision alone is never enough. The world is not changed by those who dream far, but by those who move with fierce intensity. Action is the only way energy manifests in the physical world. You say you want to change your destiny, but you stay up late, procrastinate, avoid responsibility, and push the most important things to the end of your list. You say you want to raise your vibration, yet you allow garbage information to infect your mind and toxic people to drain your emotions. It's not that you don't have goals. It's that you're burying your vision with laziness, avoidance, and self-numbing. Discipline is not suppression. True discipline is loyalty to your own vision. It's protecting the integrity of your energy through consistent action. During the years Zheng Guofan was cultivating himself, governing his household, and preparing to serve the world, he would rise before dawn to practice calligraphy, record his reflections, and read the classics. Above his desk, he wrote 4 words: "Fail if you yield." He had desires. He felt laziness. But every time he felt himself slipping, he chose to set a pattern, to hold an unbreakable principle amidst the chaos. That is the deeper essence of Feng Shui. Feng Shui values the central axis, and your own central axis is defined by how much discomfort, repetition, and unseen persistence you're willing to endure for the sake of your ideals. You want to raise your energetic level? Don't wait for luck. Become the vessel capable of holding high-frequency fortune. Action is the switch that turns on your energy field. If you don't move, your energy stagnates. When you do move, the world begins to respond. And behind movement lies a deep conviction. I deserve better. I refuse a life that spins in circles. What you eat each day fuels your energy. What you say each day casts the spells of your aura. Every step you take is a deliberate move in the Feng Shui of your reality. But if you're walking in the wrong direction, no matter how fast you go, it's meaningless. Yet once you're aligned with the right direction, even a single step can awaken the gears of destiny. Here's the truth. The road will not always be smooth. The closer you get to a high-frequency state, the greater the resistance you'll encounter. Not because you're wrong, but because your old, low-frequency reality is collapsing.